Alright, here's a full guide on how to have amazing willpower and resist those bad habits. First, let's understand what is willpower. Willpower is simply the skill of resisting desires, okay? So there's low level willpower and high level willpower. Low level is avoiding stuff like junk food, things of that nature. High level is avoiding things that are stopping you from working hard, being ambitious, these high level things. So the quickest, easiest route to get rid of, those desires is to update your self-image. How do you see yourself? If you see yourself like a loser, you're gonna do loser-like habits. So if you see yourself like an athlete, then for example, if you need to get into the gym, it's gonna be a lot easier because, well, if you think like an athlete, then obviously you're gonna get into the gym. If you want a full guide on that, there's gonna be a free Google Doc in the description, completely free, no cost to you. Now, let's talk about the 3 areas where people are losing a lot of their, their desires and falling prey to them. First, lust. Lust all comes down to your environment. Basically, if you're looking at provocative images, obviously you're going to be, more attracted and look at that sort of thing. So let's replace your thinking and have different reminders to stop you. So when you do it, you can have the verbal cue of literally saying no. You can have a visual cue of setting your phone wallpaper to something that will remind you not to. So for example, if your phone's like black and white, it'll remind you, oh yeah, don't go and look at it. Or if, like, for example, you always look at them on Instagram or something, then simply stop using it. If it's for video games, then simply understand that leveling up in the real world is way better than in video games because you're just gonna get way more higher reward than you would in just a regular video game. Next, replace the activity. So in the time that you play video games, instead of just getting rid of it, replace it with something. A lot of people that I've seen that have done this successfully, they've done it with working out. And harsh truth, just stop being friends with the people you play with because most likely you're not friends with them, you're friends with the game. Now, this is with a word of caution. Don't just stop being friends just because you think that it is. Just test the theory. Don't play a game and see if they still want to be friends. If they do, great. If not, then you're not really friends with them. You guys just have a common addictive substance, basically. Next is sugar. Think pleasant thoughts. A lot of times, a lot of research has shown that people only eat sugar and that sort of thing when they're in a lower mood, when they're sad, basically. So if you think pleasant thoughts and you think in a positive way, like, oh wow, I really like my body, I like working out, this and that, then you're way less likely to eat sugar. Next, you can actually train this. So on your desk, put something like your favorite chocolate and train your body to not go and eat it. So when you're outside, then when someone presents you with opportunity, you're not going to just take it immediately like some addict. You're gonna actually be okay with it and understand where sugar is good and what is bad. End of the day, think of what could break your willpower and simply avoid those. So if you're in an environment that has will make you crave something, then get out of that environment. Simply just avoid those and you'll see a massive difference. So hope that video helped. I'll see you in the next one.